Hi, I'm Craig Rowland from Sandfly Security. Today I'm going to show you how to recover a binary after a malicious process has deleted it from the disk and that process is still running. This is a very common tactic with Linux malware. It will load itself on the memory, get everything up and going, and then remove the binary from the disk. It's a very simple and effective anti-forensics technique because when that binary is off the disk, you're not going to find it through casual observation, you're not going to find it with file integrity checks, and you're not going to find it with typical YARS scans or other antivirus scans because the binary is actually no longer present on the disk, at least to the casual observer. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that when a binary is running on Linux, and it's active in memory, even if you delete the binary itself from the file system, Linux will keep that binary around as long as a process has an active connection open to it. And it will not remove that binary from the disk until that process that's using the binary has stopped running in active memory. Okay, so what does this mean to us? It's very simple. We're going to set up a simulation scenario here. We're going to use the sleep command, and we're going to set it up to look like a piece of malware. So we're going to do copy bin sleep to X. We are currently in the temp directory, so X is now here sitting in the temp directory. We're going to run X, which again is the sleep command. We're going to run it for 3,600 seconds. I'm going to send it to the background. So after 1 hour, the sleep command just exits. It doesn't cause any damage. This is a great way for you to play with these techniques on your own Linux boxes. You won't cause any trouble. So we send it to the back. Right here, we can see we have our process ID. Now I'm going to remove the X command. This is the important part. I've acted just like a piece of malware. The X command is no longer around, and we're ready to go. Now, when you log onto a box, one of the first things I always recommend you do is just take a look at the process table, see if anything stands out. So as a good admin, we're looking through here, everything looks good, but I see this funny command, and it has this process ID 13115. Let's take a look at what that thing is doing, and we're going to go to our old friend, the proc directory. And here we see this special link up here, proc, the process ID and exe. This points to what the Linux kernel thinks is the binary that actually started that process. Now here we say, oh no, it's deleted, what can I do? But again, it's not really deleted, it's still there. And in fact, this is a very special link. It's not a typical link in terms of a symlink. If a symlink, if you deleted that file, you wouldn't see it anymore. This link is different, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, so SHA-1 sum, and we did bin sleep. So let's do the SHA-1 sum of bin sleep just to show you that they are in fact identical. Now we see that there. SHA-1 sum / proc process ID exe. Now look at that. These are identical numbers. That's because this exe is actually pointing to the actual physical binary that's still present on that system. So let me show you how to recover this binary. Proc process ID exe / temp recovered bin, right? And there it is. Now how do I know it's the same? SHA-1 sum recovered bin, there it is, 9DC3644, 9DC3644, and 9DC3644. It's the same exact thing. In fact, you could run it if you wanted to. I don't recommend doing this on an unknown binary, but this is a sleep command, so I'm going to run it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exit. There you go. That's a sleep command. That's all you need to do to recover a binary on Linux from a process that you believe is malicious. Simply go to proc, the process ID exe, and it works just like a regular file. I hope you found that useful. Please check out my channel on YouTube, subscribe for other Linux tips and forensics. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter at craigrowland.com. Sandfly Security, we produce a Linux agentless security bot that hunts for a ton of threats, just like what you saw here today. And we help automate a lot of this stuff that you also see in our forensics videos, so please check it out. I'm Craig Rowland. Thanks again for watching. Bye.